to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to pass. It's Wilkins. Fires to the big fella. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Got a man. It's Maddox. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. And the Golden Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Wide receiver going in motion. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Finds his back in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Looking to throw again. Another incompletion on third down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And the try is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Motion from the back. Finds a little space. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Clemson will send the punt team out. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
To the air, it's Wilkins. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. USF sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Tampa. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Always fun to see 2 of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Wilkins. Using the quick game. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Maddox. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Flushed out of the pocket. Right on target this time. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The Golden Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield very late in the half. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
And earlier this offense had to settle for 3. Nice job finishing the half, punching it in the end zone, cutting into this lead, and gaining the momentum in the football game.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. And the Golden Eagles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line...
Racing down the left side. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Wilkins. The quick out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Golden Eagles line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The offense changing the play. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. On 4th down, looking to pass. He'll throw it. Makes a grab past the marker. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Golden Eagles are flying down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defense.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. To the air, it's Roach. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit more.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. So Clemson is lining up to punt the... Hey, 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The throw. Gets it out quickly. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. On to attempt the try.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Roach. The sure hands, it's Burden. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, they're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
Lost a fire on 2nd down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Now facing a 3rd and From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. Clemson will send the punt team out. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They're going to ride this running back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's down to 22.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Wilkins. Quickly complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score, 2nd and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the...
Touchdown, Southern Miss! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs, impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pulls it, fired complete. Breaks into the open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Dropping back, it's Roach. Catch in the middle, it's Burden. And some room to work. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Hold open.
Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. We'll see how aggressive this defense is with just a few minutes to play. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab at the 30. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Gets it past the marker. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
And when the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Roach. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Oh, I'm out of space. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They've hit them with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to throw again. Into the end zone. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a 1-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Grabbed in the middle. It's Burden. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the 2-pointer is no good. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation